Everyone, thank you for coming out to the Hangout today. Boy, let's make sure we're live here. Welcome. This is Rachel Kelly standing in place for our awesome leader, Keisha Bass, as she's out in Vegas living the life, enjoying herself. I don't know, I think she might even be traveling right now, but I know that we're really, really excited to have Keisha as our leader in this women's network. And it was really, really exciting. Those of you who were at the event, you saw her take that big fat check home with $60,000 something that she has earned here with DS Domination. And just to get started, before we get started out, just want to let you know the income disclaimer. You know, you're going to hear money that has been made in our company and what we're doing, but results are not typical. It's going to require you to do the work in order for you to get the results that you desire. So just wanted to clear that out of the air, and I want to thank each one of the ladies that came out in the panel today to be with us. We are excited about what they're about to share. So let's go ahead and get started, because I want to hear about what has happened. Most of you may know we were at a live event this weekend with DS Domination. And there was so many things that took place that if I actually went and told you all of them, I would take up all of the time, and I don't want to do that. I want you to hear from these ladies. But what I do want to say to you before we get started is that the possibilities for you are unlimited with our company. When we were there, you know, the question was asked, how many of you in this room have made money? And what I would tell you is the majority of the room stood up, and there were like 2,000 people in that room. Where do you go when you see that at? And to be honest with you, a lot of those people made that money, like, you know, first weekend. Some of them, you know, some it may happen in the first weekend, some it may not. But just to let you know that the results are not a year or 2 years or 6 months. If you get in, you apply yourself, you follow training, you're coachable, the same results that they're getting, you can get as well. So I'm going to go ahead and move out of the way, because I want to hear about how DS Domination has changed the lives of so many of the women on this panel. And I want you to hear, and I want you to hear, not just to hear, not to hear their story, but I want you to hear so that you can know that it's possible for you. That, you know, I mean, most people don't want to hear about somebody else's story, but I want you to look at this and say, you know, if they can do it, so can I. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out here to my, I believe it's my left, and I want to hear from Shayla. Shayla, if you could just come out, introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about yourself, your story, your experiences here with us. Come on out, Shayla. Thank you.
Hi, Rachel. Thank you so much for having me. I am, my sponsor is the fabulous Miss Keisha Bass, whom we are so very proud of. And I was introduced to the company, I joined rather in March, around the 18th of the month. And so I've been in just barely over 2 months, and it has been phenomenal from day one. I made my very first sale 12 hours after I joined, and so when that happened, I just knew this was it. This was the way to go. I made my second sale within that same 24-hour span. So basically, I made my investment back, my small little $20 investment. I made it back right away. And as you said, you know, results may vary. It's just about you getting in, doing the work, and putting into it what you want to get out. If you want to make money, you have to get in and you have to work it, and that's what I did. And my husband has since joined the bandwagon. He has jumped on, hijacked my account, and without even going through all of the training, he's been able to get on and produce sales himself without going fully through the training. That's just how simple it is. And we try not to say easy, but it is what it is. It's just that simple. And it has really changed our lives. We've been able to move from one side of the world, basically, to the other side, from the west to the east coast. And we're being able to sustain our income by the sales and commissions that I'm earning through DS Domination. And I'm just overjoyed. I love to share and tell people about it, because it's just a no-brainer. It's just that simple. That's just what it is.
Wow, that is awesome, Shayla. So you said within the first 12 hours you make money?
First sale, first 12 hours. I went through all the training videos. I posted my first item. I think I posted 2 items. And by the time I got done with the training and posting, I went to sleep, woke up, getting the kids ready for school, and I had my first sale. I missed the cha-ching because I was sleeping, but I checked my account and I had my very first sale in less than 12 hours.
So what does a cha-ching mean? Some people that are listening in may not know what a cha-ching is. What is a cha-ching?
Yes, the cha-ching comes with the eBay app that you load onto your cell phone, and so when you make a sale or make money, you get the cha-ching sound on your phone, and that lets you know you've sold another item and you have money to you. You've made money.
Okay. So the cha-ching tells us we're making some money. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And and I think that Shayla, do us a favor. Just tell those who are listening, because some of them, some people that may be here listening to our story, listening to our excitement, and hearing about our after party, they may not know really what DS Domination is. What is DS Domination to you? If you could explain briefly, what is DS Domination?
Oh my gosh, it's just a life changer. Like, I love to say the phrase change your life. Roger says it, you hear it all the time within the group, but that's what it does. It changes your life. If you really are looking or have been going from this to that to whatever and just been looking for that thing that's going to give you financial stability and the opportunity to be a stay-at-home mommy like myself. We're on a no more daycare movement, not putting our kids in daycare and being able to be with your children, not miss those milestones and things that are happening, be able to travel like one of our team members, Valerie, she's always somewhere traveling, just to be able to do that. That is a life change, and that's what DS Domination has done for my family, and that's what it has done for so many, and that's what it can do for those who are thinking or maybe on the fence about joining. If you want a life change, this is it. This is the thing that will change your life.
Awesome. Thank you for explaining that. So we are a group of women that are winning in business and in life.
Yeah.
I can truly say that DS Domination has changed my life as well. So Sheila, I just want to say thank you very much for sharing your story. Thank you for coming out. And I look forward to seeing you at the top, my friend, because I mean, you're doing some big things over there. So you keep it up, okay?
Thank you, Rachel.
Okay, next on the panel is Sharon. Sharon, you want to come out, share your story with us, and how DS Domination has changed your life.
You're at a place that's a conference, video conference. They're at different places.
Sharon, are you there? Okay. Somebody, Gwen, can you please mute out, please?
Sorry.
Sharon, are you there? Okay, we'll skip Sharon until she's ready. Sharon, when you're ready, just type over the side, let us know, okay? Okay, we're going to go over to Miss Nikki. Woo, look at Nikki over there. She's living the life. Okay, Nikki right now is in Las Vegas, where we just left from. So I'm really excited to hear about Nikki because she's just kind of like hanging out. I think she's over by the pool. And definitely a place that I would love to be right now. And here it is, like, what, 8 o'clock here and where I'm at, and it's probably about, what, 5 o'clock where you're at, Nikki?
Yeah, it's like a little bit after 5.
After 5. So you want to come on out and share, what's going on? I mean, what did you take away from the event? How has it changed your life? What was the big thing that happened or you took away from the event from this past weekend?
Excuse me, I messed with my ears. I have goofy ears, and these things never stay in my head. Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, let me just say, this was the most awesome experience I've ever had, in my life when it comes to business. I've never been in a network marketing. I've never been in MLM. I've never been in any type of company other than, your traditional, brick and mortar type business where you're in a cubicle behind a desk. And what I've experienced this event, I mean, it's changed my life. And I don't want to sound cliche or anything like that, but it literally has. I mean, it made me see things in a totally different perspective. It really brought home the fact that Roger, Prakash, and Kevin care about us, I mean, like second to none. They took so much time out of their day to spend with us, and they took one-on-one time with people, learned your names, and a lot of people, believe it or not, they already knew our names, so you can't really find another company like that where you can be so personal with the top owners, not top, I mean the owners of the company, it doesn't get any better than that. You guys hear me?
you there, Nick?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, I couldn't hear anything. But yeah, I'm still sitting here in Vegas. I'm at the pool. I'm getting blown away over here. But the products, the camaraderie that was shown at this event was crazy. People who aren't even on the UOP, I mean, they greeted you with hugs and smiles like they had known you forever. I mean, that was the best experience. It was like a big family reunion, you know. Everybody's exchanging phone numbers, Facebooks, and I mean, it was awesome. And that's not even talking about the products that were released. Okay, I ain't even gone there yet. Okay, so just so that you know that the product piece of it, I mean, we were all dumbfounded. I think all of our jaws were on the table, on the floor. I almost fell out my chair. You know, the last 10 minutes of the whole show. You know, it was crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like you. The new release of the Genesis, which means new beginnings, is going to create a lot of millionaires in our company. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. So we had a team party. Tell us about that party there at the Bahama Breeze. What was that like?
Look, you can't even. I mean, there's just no words for that either. We walked into that thinking it was going to be, you know, a little small room. DHR was telling us it was going to be on a patio. You know, I'm thinking it's going to be, you know, nice little small gathering. We blew that place out. Blew the place out. I mean, I think it was 2 or 3 or even 4 busloads of UOP members over there. You know, a nice backdrop, people taking pictures, you know, swapping stories, swapping tips. You know, just another big. It was like a family reunion. Is basically what it was. And I mean, it was so nice to see everybody there, to see all the people that you see in our group that we talk to pretty much on a daily basis, to put a name with the face and a face with the name. You know, follow that up with a hug, and you know, I'm so excited to see you. And you're sitting right there with Reginald and Keisha and yourself and Deidre and I mean Valerie, everybody. I mean, it was just the best experiences that I've had.
Yes, it was really awesome, and it was really great meeting you. It's nothing like touching a person. You know, it's okay to meet people online, but when you actually get to know them and talk to them, it takes your relationship to another level. So, Nikki, it was really, really a blessing to be able to meet you, and I look forward to seeing what else you're going to be doing here on our team. And I know it's some great things. I really appreciate you coming out and sharing your story, sharing about the event, and we just want to encourage those of you who may be thinking about a home business. You may be thinking about, I'm tired of not knowing how I'm going to pay my bills. I'm tired of not knowing, where the next plate of food is going to come from my family. I'm tired of being away from my children. I'm a mom. I want to spend that time with them. If that's you, I want to encourage you to click the button to join our team. As you can see, you have a panel of women here that will be there to support you, DS Domination, who will be there to support you along your journey, to let you know that you won't be in this by yourself. And as you can look on the panel, I'm sure the people that are on the panel will attest that this is not a team that will leave you by yourself. You will have support all the way. So go ahead and click the link below if you are ready for a change in your life. Thank you again, Nikki. And we're going to move over to Jody. Jody, you want to come out and share your story with us?
Hi, my name is Jody. I am from Canada, so a Canadian here on the panel. And I'm glad you didn't bring me out just 2 minutes before, because my little boy was in the background flushing the toilet. Joys of being at home. You know what? I just want to kind of share from my heart tonight about what DS Domination has done for me and done for my family. And I am by trade a home party coach is actually the name of my business. And I've been training women in a lot of different businesses. Probably for 21 years I've been a salesperson. And here's a little stat. 75% of new business right now is being started by women. I think that that's amazing. I think that this is truly a unique opportunity that any woman who wants to have more for herself and for her family can get started on such a small initial investment, right? And the other thing that I want to point out is that what was sad for me over the years is just seeing how many women have struggled in a lot of different businesses, and 95% of people who have started in a business actually fail within their first 3 months. And I can't say how it just, just gets me right here in my heart. I don't want to start crying, but it just gets me right there in my heart when I hear those stories, because we've all either been ourselves or we know someone who they start in a business and 3 months down the road you ask them, hey, can I get some of that product XYZ that you're selling? And they're like, oh, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm actually in a different company. And women spend, on average, I've shared this before, probably about $1,100 to $1,400 on average with a new startup business. And to not make any money in that right away and make their money back, and then they're joining into a different opportunity. So what DS Domination has done for me, and not just for me but my team members, is they are, earning back that $20 investment really, really quick. And they're just, I get messages every day from my team. Hey, I just sold another item. I have another girl on my team today who had her 3rd sign up in the business. So yay, Tara. I just want to give a shout out for her. And those are the stories that keep us going. These are the stories that when we share from our heart, we will have people asking us, what is it that you're doing? Tell me a little bit more about that. And that's so refreshing from having to go out there and, hand out business cards at meetings and things like that. So by far, this is one of the easiest, most fun businesses I've been involved with.
Wow, thank you, Jody, very much. And I'm always inspired by your stories, because you're like you and I were talking like just about every day. And as a matter of fact, I missed you this week. I really have missed you. So I'm looking forward to what is going on, and I'm really proud of you, because a lot of women, they don't have a direction, but you're very clear in your direction, and it sounds like you have found your home here with the Winning Women Network as well as DS Domination. So thank you very much for all that you do for us here.
Thank you for what you do for me and my family too, Rachel.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay, so let's go ahead and move forward, and I'm going to move over, and I'm going to go over to another awesome woman that I know. Wow, we have so many awesome women on this panel. Gwen Porter. Gwen, I know you were at the event, and again, you were like one of my long on-time online friends, and we finally had an opportunity to meet. Nikki talked a little bit about the Bahama Breeze, but we want to hear from you. Your, a little short testimony of how your experience with DS Domination, and particularly the event. Maybe one thing that really, really, really touched you and really gave you a different perspective about the company that we are with.
Hi, Rachel. Thank you. I wasn't prepared, but my takeaway was really emphasizing my why, which is my husband, who is a full-time pastor, and he also works. So it really, really re-strengthened my why he is, for me to refocus myself, because I kind of lost my focus and things like that. Also, the leadership of the concern and the compassion and the realness of it. It was nothing fake about it. It was no scamming and things like that. So that was one of the things a couple of things that I took away, and I'm just still excited about it. I really am. The meet and greet, it was such an honor to meet you. Finally get a chance to meet you in person, and I've met so many other people, and we got phone numbers and exchanged and everything. So it was just a very wonderful experience, and I'm so glad to be a part of this company. I am revived to go back and continue to do, but I'm excited, not only about the company, but it has made me excited about life. It really has. It has made me excited about life. So thank you, Rachel.
You are welcome. Hey, so Gwen, tell us. I mean, we don't want to mention any company names, but have you ever gone to an event and experienced what you experienced? First of all, have you ever gone to an event before?
Actually, I never have. This is my first, because I never felt the the drive to go. I never felt I don't know. Just never felt to go. I was told I need to go and it would change your life, but it was like a sale page. It was something like they were selling me something. But this time when I heard it, I reserved my ticket the first day or two when he put it up. I bought my tickets. I knew I wanted to be there. I just wanted to be. I told my sister, I told my husband, I've never been to one before, but I want to be at this one. So, but I've never been to one before. Never had that desire to do it.
Wow, that is awesome. You know, most people, they have to convince and get pulled, somebody has to pull them and come on, let's go. And, because you really shocked me. I didn't know you were going. I was like, you're here. And then I looked up and I see so many other people on the team. And I'm like, I didn't know you were coming. I mean, so, and I think that's what happened to a lot of people. And I'll tell you from my experiences, from the events that I've gone to, there was nothing like the event that took place over the weekend. Absolutely nothing. I mean, and I've gone to probably last 2 or 3 years, I probably have gone to maybe 6 events.
Okay.
And nothing can touch this one. I mean, I was excited about going the entire time. I was inspired, and I felt the love of our team, of our group, the camaraderie. I mean, it was just so different. And everyone was just coming up, embracing one. It's just like we were a little family before we actually got together to be a family. So I thought that was pretty awesome.
That's true. Yeah, it was.
Well, we thank you, Gwen, for coming out and joining us, and we look forward to seeing you at the top as well as everyone else that's out there listening in. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready to go over to our co-host, the super awesome Candace Simmons. And I wanted to hear from her and her experiences with DS Domination. After that, I'm going to have her take it over and take us home. So Candace, come out and share with us your story about DS Domination and how it has changed your life, as well as, something about yourself.
Okay, awesome. Well, my name is Candace, and I've been with DS Domination since about December of last year. And this company has definitely changed my life so much. And the thing that makes it so significant is because this is actually the very first time that I've actually been involved in the industry. And the thing that kind of drew me to DS Domination is the fact that it was only a $19.95 decision. And, we were working very closely with selling things on eBay. Now, prior to DS Domination, I have never sold or purchased anything on eBay before, never really understood the website or the concept at all. But as of today, I am recognized as a power seller on eBay, which is super exciting for me. And I've gotten comfortable enough with the selling strategies that now I can pretty much max out the limit that eBay tells us within a week. So that gives me the rest of the 3 weeks in the month to 100% just help and assist my personal team members, as well as those just, involved in the unit of prosperity. So now I am able to kind of shift everything that I've learned and help as many people as I can with what it is that we have been so blessed with DS Domination and everything. So I'm just super excited because I was able to supplement my entire full-time income in less than 3 months with the company. So March 5th was actually my last day at work, and ever since then. So I'm just super excited because I'm 20. What am I? 28? Am I 27? But it's just so exciting because prior to this I was just in the customer service industry. The highest I've ever made hourly was maybe $13 or $14, and I didn't get a chance to go to college. I'm a single mom, so like all of the statistics that apply to me, those were my biggest struggles in life and just financially. And I remember there was a point in time where I actually lost my job, and it devastated me because I didn't have a backup plan. I didn't have any type of nest egg, no savings or, nothing like that, because just like most Americans, we live paycheck to paycheck. So it is difficult for us to have savings and different things like that, especially when you're a single mom. And I remember when I had lost the job before, it kind of, it was a domino effect. I lost my apartment, I lost my car. It was just a wreck. And it even got to the point where I had to allow my daughter, who was maybe 8 at the time, to go stay with her father full time. And, her and I are like the closest ever. So you guys can imagine how devastating that was for me. But the reason why I'm so excited about DS Domination is because, I actually had the option to walk away from my job and not be forced, for doom, you know what I mean? And it's just amazing because it's like, obviously my daughter's back with me and everything is good now, but now I have the ability to be home with her when she gets out of school. She doesn't have to have a key and let herself in. We can do things as soon as she gets off the school bus. We can, and I have this time freedom that is nothing compared to any amount of money that I can have, because a lot of times people trade their time for money and they're so stressed out and they're just so, everything is just a mess. And now, I'm being able to experience a type of freedom that even being as young as I am, I never knew what this was before. It's like I can, go at noon and take a walk around the neighborhood, feed the birds, and, do all this awesome stuff that I wouldn't even imagine myself doing until I was about maybe 50 years old. You know what I mean? And it's just really exciting. And I'm just really happy about, everything that I've been able to experience with DS Domination. Even co-hosting this hangout is like so beyond me, because everybody who knows me knows that I'm like one of the shyest people in the entire world. And to be able to, not so comfortably, but to step out of my shell enough to, be in front of you guys today, this is something that confidence boosts, and, the encouragement that we get in the, the prosperity, all that stuff is developing me as a person. So it's beyond, the cha-chings, it's beyond, everything like that. We actually get a chance, we're a family, you know what I mean? And there's so many different relationships and friendships that I've, had the opportunity to establish here. And even just talking to Miss Rochelle today, we just chatted real quick, and just immediately her reaching out to me, she just felt like an auntie, or, she just felt like, someone that I've been knowing all my life. And, just seeing all the pictures and everybody, getting together for the Las Vegas event, like it felt so much like family. Like I really felt like I missed a family reunion. You know what I mean? It was just that, you know what I mean, intimate, and it just felt so good. And I'm just really excited to just be a part of what we have here at DS Domination. And my only goal at this point is to help as many people as I possibly can. And like I said, the eBay sales thing, I knocked that out in a week, so it's no big deal. At this point, what I want to do is just show as many people as I can that there is another way. And, you don't have to spend hundreds of dollars. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars. You don't even have to recruit if you don't want to. You can sit with your laptop in a closet somewhere in your basement and make tons and tons of money. You know what I mean? And that is one thing that definitely sets us aside from the majority of the other companies out there like this. And it's just one of those things where I'm happy. I'm just so excited. I can't even find any more words. It's just the best thing that has ever happened to me. And I'm excited.
Wow, you just told me that you are uncomfortable. Girl, you are a superstar out here. I mean, like, you've been doing this all of your life. I don't know, I think you're not telling us anything, but, I understand. And, I just love our leader with the Women Network, because of the fact that Keisha is always pushing us to take another level up, to, step up higher. And so just kudos to her for encouraging each one of us to go to the next level. And you're in a great place, and I can see great things happening in your life. And so those of you that still are listening in, if you have not made the decision yet, we want to encourage you, click the button
Yes.
It's the only way things are going to change for you is if you make a decision. It's all based on your decision. If you sit there and you just keep looking and keep listening, you'll never get the answer that you're looking for. And one of the things that I have found out in life is that, we'll be on a journey. You have a goal, you have a vision, and sometimes you'll go off course, on course. But you're never going to know every step of the way. And a lot of people may be saying, well, how do I learn this? Or how do I do this? You're going to learn as you go. The best teacher is your experiences. And to want to know everything before you get there is kind of defeating purpose. Every millionaire that I've ever studied, they had to go through some changes. They had to, they have bumps in the road. But the key is to start taking action. And the way that you first start taking action is join the team. Click the button, join the team, and once you join, all the training, everything that you need back there is already back there for you. So this time, I'm going to move out of the way so my co-host can take over, and she can come out and share or go ahead and dig in and show us how powerful she really, really is, because she's already with us. Over to you, Candace.
Thank you so much, Miss Rochelle. So I would like to start with one of my favorites. I've been watching her quite a bit on Facebook for a while now, and such as myself, I'm really excited to see how much she is blossoming and how much confidence that I've seen her display over the past few weeks. I believe that she lives in Canada, so she's crushing it on eBay there, and I just want to introduce you all to Miss Diane. How are you tonight, Miss Diane?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good to go.
Hi, thank you, Candace. I'm great. And yes, I'm in beautiful Canada. I'm in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, actually, and it was a beautiful, gorgeous day today in the mountains.
Nice.
Yes, we're here in Canada, and yes, Canadians can do this too. The training is awesome in the back office. It's actually for all over the world. It's not just for the U.S. citizens. It's Roger has made it so that the training is for everybody. It's for Canadians. It's for Ukrainians. It's pretty much for every ward globally, as far as I can tell. And what drew me to this opportunity was I had known Keisha. Keisha's my sponsor, and I love Keisha. I've grown so much with her. And I was watching her on Facebook for quite a while, and she was in this opportunity, and she was just going, and I'm like, and she messaged me, and she kept encouraging me how I'm doing and how everything is going, and finally I said, well, I'm just joining. So I did, and I went through the training, which were very short videos, which is great for me, because I have 3 little kids at home, and I don't have tons of time, and it was so simple. It seemed so simple. So I just went ahead and I listed something. Well, guess what? We went to bed. The next morning I got up and I'm like, my husband gets up early because he's in construction. And I just jumped on my email. I'm like, oh, we sold something. So it happened like overnight. And we had been in the online business for years, and nothing has ever happened for us that quickly. And the other part that drew me was I didn't have to recruit. I had a hard time getting people to join my team, and even if they did join my team in other businesses, they would never stay with me. So for me, that was the hardest thing about working online or working at home or being a stay-at-home mom and trying to make this work and helping my husband pay bills, is because I thought I couldn't recruit. Well, as I was starting to sell on eBay, it actually just kind of happened on its own. And now I have a good 10 people on my team who are also making money.
Yes.
Thank you, Rachel. And it happened all by itself. I didn't even have to try to recruit. So that's the exciting part about this. And if there's any stay-home moms out there listening and you're just wondering what is this all about, this is the perfect opportunity for stay-home moms, because I tell you, I am so blessed. I walk my kids to school in the morning. I grab them at lunch. I take them home. I have lunch with them. I take them back. I'm there for them to pick them up after school. I can do this in between their school time, and I can do this in the evenings whenever. So if you're out there and you're wondering, what does it work for moms? I'm too busy. I have little kids. Well, guess what? You can work it at your own schedule. And the blessing is that you don't have to use a daycare. So back to you, Candace.
Awesome, awesome. That's so exciting. And, like I said, when you're a mom, it's very important for you to, it touches your heart to be able to be there with your kids and not have to have someone else raise them. And, it's like after you get off work, you're just over it. And, they kind of catch the brunt end of that. And that's not fair to them, So I'm super excited for you. And, I like I said, I watch you on Facebook a lot. And I'm just really proud and happy about what, everything that's going on in your life and how DS Domination is allowing that to happen. So thank you so much, Miss Diane. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. And next, we have been hearing pretty much all night from Miss Rochelle, but we haven't had a chance yet to hear her story. So if you don't mind, definitely introduce yourself and let us know how DS Domination has changed your life. And I saw you a lot in all the pictures that everyone took in Vegas, so I can tell you had an awesome time. So if you can just share that with us.
Sure. Thank you very much, Candace. Well, what I want to say, first of all, that, words cannot express how DS Domination has changed my life. A long time ago, probably about, I don't know, when I started learning about setting goals, I started learning about setting intentions for what you want in your life. I had always dreamed of, or saw myself standing on a stage in front of a crowd of people. I didn't know how it was going to happen. I just felt like that was one of the intentions that I wrote down in my major definite purpose. Mm-hmm. And that's a purpose that I read every day. This is what I want. And in that, so during the event this past weekend, I was given that opportunity to share my story, to share how DS Domination has changed my life. And so a little bit about me, I live here in Toledo, Ohio, and I am the mother of 3 children. I have 2 boys and 1 girl, and my youngest son, as I shared on the stage, has Down syndrome. And anyone that has a special needs child will know that there are many challenges that comes with that. Well, I've been in the industry since, I started out thinking I'm going to go and, build a lot of money through network marketing. But to be honest with you, I joined probably 13, 14 companies, made for a long time, probably about 4 years, made absolutely nothing. Finally figured out that there was a skill, started learning the skill, started recruiting. And after I started recruiting, I realized that my team, my downline, couldn't do it. And why? Because they would have to go through the same exact thing that I went through. Well, DS Domination changed that for me, though, because now I don't have to worry about recruiting anyone. This is a business that will allow anyone to come in and start making money, and you don't have to recruit anybody. So that was the big difference for me, was that no more do I have to worry about whether my team will make money or not, because I know they're going to make money. I know if they get in there, if they follow the training, and if they're coachable, that they're going to make money. Never did I experience that before. And as a result, I have been blessed financially to, I think I've taken like 3 trips within the last 2 or 3 months. I've gone to New York, I've gone to Chicago, and I would tell you, this is the first event that I've ever gone to where I didn't have to borrow the money. And I'm going to tell you, if those of you that go to Vegas, you will know it is expensive in Vegas. Like when I went 21 years ago, breakfast and dinner was $3 and $4. When I was looking at the menu, I'm like, $17 for dinner? This is ridiculous, But it still was okay because I had the money. And not only was I footing the bill for myself, but I was footing it for my son, because he's like working out some other stuff. He has some things for school that he needs to work out. So with that, because I was able to take my son too. So when you're at a point where you don't have to struggle about getting the money to go to an event, and not only are you struggling, not having to struggle to take yourself, but you can take your family member with you. That is a blessing. It's a blessing. And he didn't want to go after, the things happened with his money. I said, son, come on. I got your back. To say that was so wonderful. And it's all because of DS Domination. And so my excitement level was extremely, extremely high, and I still have not come down yet. I mean, when I was on the plane, I think I left last night about 10:30, something like that, and I got home like 5 o'clock this morning. And I mean, I laid down for a minute, but I couldn't stay down. So I'm just like, I'm so excited. My my time clock is all screwed up, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed for a minute. But that's just a little bit about my story. It has changed my life in so many ways. My youngest son, he's now on half-a-days, where before I was struggling to, you know, I told my story how I used to, before DS Domination came along, I would be on the computer from sun up to sundown trying to make it work, trying to make it happen. Now all I do is go put some stuff up, list it, and I don't even do that now, to be honest with you. You guys know me. Anything I can give away, I'll give it away. So I actually outsourced my listings. And over the weekend, when I was gone, I made $150 profit. And so I'm notorious for giving it away. If you know me, I want to give it away. So that's less work for me. So that's just a little bit about me. I love DS Domination, and I love, you know, the ladies that's on this panel. I love our team. You guys are truly awesome, and I just, you know, I just can't say enough about how much you all mean to me, and I really can't wait to see, you know, what's going to happen with each one of you. And I'm gonna move out of the way. Candace, back to you.
Thank you so much, Miss Rochelle, and I'm just really happy to be as, you know, connected to you guys as I am, because you've done so well over the past couple of months, and you're definitely a strong leader, and you're an awesome example to, you know, women such as myself, as well as moms who are struggling with children, you know, with special needs. And, you know, like I said all the time, there is another way. There is another way, and, you know, it's just a situation where we have found it. You know, I tell my business partner all the time, we really hit the jackpot with DS Domination, hands down, you know. So if you are on the fence, or if, you know, you can identify with any of the ladies here that have shared stories that are very similar to yours, we definitely invite you to join the team. You know, we are all real people. We all have, you know, real people problems, you know, and we have an awesome solution to those problems, because, you know, it starts with DS Domination, the decision to join the team, but the effect of that decision, it just ripples and ripples and ripples. And whether it's, you know, you want to take a vacation, or whether it's you know, you don't want to leave your daughter or your son after school alone, you know, or even for that matter, if you no longer want to send them to daycare, you know, we definitely have the solution to that. So we invite you to click the button below to join the team, or if you do have some additional questions, you have the option to request more information as well. But, you know, there's really nothing else to ask. If you ask me, just join the team. Just join the team. We're definitely here to help you out, and, you know, we're always here to kind of boost you guys and make sure that you are on the right path to success. And I would like to, I really want to introduce Jody's son, but he's so cute. I see the bunny ears in the back. Funny. But we are actually going to chat with Miss Lynn here. She had a chance to go to Vegas over the weekend, so I want to hear all about it. And everybody, here's Miss Lynn.
Okay, can you hear me all right? I'm not sure which is on and which is off.
Yeah, yeah, we can hear you.
Good. Okay. Well, yeah, the event was amazing, and I live here in Vegas, so it was incredibly easy for me to go, and it was like a no-brainer. And I'm so glad I did. A lot of you have heard my story in the past. You know, I hear so much from you young women and young mothers, and I relate to back when I was a single mom after getting divorced, and how hard it was for me to work and to take care of the kids. And hey, we didn't have the resources and all the options that you guys have today, so you are so blessed. And to have DSD to come along at this time too, it's like, you know, thank the universe for everything, because this is a godsend. But, you know, going back to the days when I was struggling and having to do so much sacrificing, to have the opportunity now to be able to choose to stay at home, to be able to make as much money as you want, is like no other opportunity. And to be able to do it without recruiting and without having to become dependent on a company. Because one of the things that people don't realize about DSD is by learning how to sell the correct way on eBay and how to source your products without having to clean out somebody's garage, means that regardless as to what happens with DS Domination, you will always have a marketable skill that you can do for now until forever. As long as Amazon, eBay, and the internet is alive, is in existence, and we know it will be, you have a way to make money, and you can set your own limit. However, you know, if you want to go big or you just want to make ends meet, however you choose to set your goals, it's up to you, and you can work it into your life in a way that we never could before. So, you know, we talked about our stories, and briefly, I'm a baby boomer. And one of the things that I got out of the event was that this business is for everyone. We had the baby boomer generation, and Seek talked about how she was building her business to help the baby boomers, which is what I'm looking to do as well. And then we had what you guys call the young guns, which were the kids, the 20-year-olds who were coming and making fortunes because all they know is do it. They don't think about obstacles. They don't think about what won't work. They just look for the go, go, go. And they were some of our big money earners at the end of the evening. So, you know, it's just an opportunity that has no limit. It's an opportunity that brings you the option to design your own life and to do it in a way that's comfortable for you at a pace that is, you know, that fits your lifestyle. Now, when I first got into DSD, I had gone through the downturn, a divorce, the death of my ex and family members, and because of that I lost my career, and I was in my 50s, and it was one of those things where everything, like dominoes, literally one thing after another, and when I looked up, I had lost everything: credit, money, career, business, property, just everything was gone. And so for several years I struggled and ended up skirting homelessness and on welfare. You know, I was on food stamps because I got old enough to where they said, well, yeah, you're not really marketable, and I was really unemployable because of the corporate mentality when it comes to age. And so I struggled with that for many, many years. And finally, when I started another part-time job coaching, but the coaching business is very hard. It seems like an easy thing to do, but trying to maintain your clients and their lack of commitment and whatever, it was a constant struggle of chasing clients and chasing dollars, and the income would come in and it would be all right, then it's feast or famine. So that was like, I know this is not going to last. I got to find something else. And so I sent out a little prayer, basically, which is what I really did. And about a month later, I saw Keisha posting on Facebook about making money and doing this, and you know, after a while I just sent her an inbox message, okay, what is it? That was basically all I said, and she sent me the links, and I watched the videos, and it just made perfectly good sense, because I dabbled in eBay a little bit, and it was hard, and it's but I knew it was working because it's still around, and it's a huge marketing platform. So I just said, okay, I'm in for 20 bucks. Hey, this is the cheapest thing I have ever done. And for what it seemed to be doing for people's lives, it was another no-brainer. It was just do it. And I mean, because I blow more money than that going to McDonald's, and I don't really eat in McDonald's, but when you think about what it takes to take your kids to McDonald's and buy a couple of sandwiches and some fries and sodas, $20 is like, no, I can't feed everybody. You know, it's just so inexpensive to start. And what makes it so wonderful is that it really does work. It really is as advertised, and even more. So it took me a little while to get my feet on the ground and get things going. I did make my first sale after 8 days. Now, I got in back in November, and I took advantage of the holidays, and my first product I sold was a turkey roaster oven, and I made about 30 bucks on that because it was something that everybody was buying to make dinners. And then, things kind of slowed down for me, but I was pacing myself because of my limited income. But it was comfortable for me. But here I am 6 months later, sales have kicked up. I'm making money on a regular basis. I've got some people in my downline, which was something that was amazing for me because I don't like recruiting. I guess it's not that I couldn't do it. I just don't like it. And I have tried. I've been in different companies. I don't care what skill they teach me or how they say you should do it. I just don't like it. So it was always a struggle for me, but not anymore because basically I just tell people what I'm doing. And I just tell them I'm making money. And what I've been noticing here recently is some people have been watching me on Facebook for the last 6 months, and I guess they've been waiting to see if I was going to drop out. Are you going to give up and do something else? And I'm still here. So just before I went to the event, I had 2 people that messaged me and said, we really need to talk about this. And I'm like, yeah, we do. But when you're ready, I'm not going to chase you. So if you want to know how to do this, you're going to have to come to me. I'm letting them know it's so important to me to maximize my time and to show the value of this. I don't have to chase people, so don't think I'm going to beat you on the head or knock down your door to get you to come see it. If you want to do it, here's the opportunity. I will coach you. I will help you. I'll do whatever I can. But this is something that if you're committed to wanting to do it, it's the best thing you've ever seen. I just can't explain how after 6 months in the business, instead of getting discouraged and wanting to drop out, I'm more and more excited. I'm seeing the success. I'm having it happen. And when you start making money, and like just before I went to the event, I had a sale. And I didn't have time to fill it. So I thought, oh, good, I have a couple of business days to fill this order so I can do it over the weekend. And then Saturday morning, I woke up, another sale, and before I left, I finally got tired of hearing everybody talk about cha-ching because I didn't have a phone that would cha-ching, so I bought an Android. And I woke up Saturday morning while I was in the bathroom getting ready to go downstairs. I hear this noise. And I went, what was that? And then I thought, oh, it's my phone. I got a cha-ching. So I was like, I'm in the club. I'm officially now a cha-chinger. But I just want to mention a couple things about the event. We've talked about our enthusiasm and everything, but nobody has said so far what they've done for us. It is amazing what is coming down the line. And if you've been in your back office in the last 24 hours, you've already seen something. Genesis is there. But what they've got coming down the line is going to blow your mind. If you think this is wonderful, all I can tell you is this. We got apps coming. We got what we call it, I guess you call it outsourcing. You talk about outsource your listings. They've got a way that we're going to do that with each other. Mm-hmm. They're going to show us how we can network together to source each other's products for sale on eBay, so you don't have to search and search and search. We've got a better price tracker, which is incredible. I almost jumped out of my chair when you talked about that. For some of you who are just getting started in Pro, and you may not know what that is, but that's okay, you will. That's coming. But this new app that they've got coming out for us, and it's free too, is going to make you jump out of your skin, especially you women who love to shop. Oh, it's on. It's on. And, I'm, as a baby boomer, a lot of the technology and stuff that I've kind of blown over, oh, that's what you guys, you young guys love these phones. And I'm a former IT person, so really for me to say that it's something. But when I saw what they were doing, I spent the evening last night with my book, learning how to use my phone so I can do some of the things that are coming, because it's really designed for the person on the go with mobile devices and everybody who's everybody uses apps, so it was just the next best thing. And then and the cars they gave away, our company doesn't give you a lease that you got to keep requalifying for. They gave away, Reginald won a hot yellow Camaro convertible. And Ann C, she beat him out by a little bit because of total production. She sold a little bit more. She got a hot Jaguar, red Jag convertible. I was just like all over myself with that car because I wanted one. But our team lead, Reginald Stinson, beat everybody else. He walked away with $217,000 in commissions. big on stage. They had everybody up there, and Keisha, she did huge amounts. I got pictures, and they're on the Facebook group, and if you want to see them, just go look at what we posted. Our team is killing it. So if you guys want to be on the hottest, biggest team in the company, click on that link, and whoever got you here, let them know you're excited and you want to get started, because we are growing. We have the largest group. I think we're over 11,000 people now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and so this is where it's at, and we support each other, and we were amongst one of the largest groups in the room. There were over 1,500 people in that room over the weekend, and there were tons of people from all over the world: New Zealand, Canada, Australia, Singapore, England. I mean, it was everywhere. It was incredible. So if you guys missed this time, start saving up set your money aside and make it an event fund, so that when they announce the next one, you just go buy your tickets and make your reservations, and you can go. It is so worth it. If you've never been to one before, you got to go, because it completely transforms your belief system. And if you've been to some before, you got to go, because you never know when you might qualify for one of those hot cars that they give away. They handed keys to them. I was just like, oh my God. And I thought, did Reginald drive home? Did he have to cancel his plane ticket and drive home? Because that car was like his. No. How did he get it home from Vegas? Anyway, you guys, I'm so glad to be
Hey,
able
Liz,
Huh? What'd you say?
Tell them about the customers that they'll already have.
Oh, you mean as far as us servicing each other?
They'll have their own customers, yes. They won't have to go out and, I mean, you don't have to go into details, but that's another thing that we will have already.
They're hooking us up with DSD Connect, I believe is what it's called, so that those of us who are in some of the higher levels can sell products to those of us who are selling on eBay. And so instead of having to compete, we're creating our own DSD marketplace. Literally. And I can't go into some of the details of how they're setting this all up, but they are putting together something that is so magnificent. And you know, I don't know if some of you, there was another company that was advertising out there recently for a product they were putting out for Amazon sales, and they were selling it for $5,000. Doesn't hold a stick to us, and we are way less. I mean, they made it up there, so you have to reach, but what we got, those people are going to be just, well, so mad, because they spent a whole bunch of money for something that is nowhere near what Hitesh, Kevin, and Roger have created for us, and you're going to hear about that soon. Everything is about to go just, you know, talk about kicking it up. No, several notches. It's blowing up. You're going to lose your mind when you hear what Roger has to tell you over the next few weeks. It blew us away.
So what do you think about that car to give away?
Like I said, I want that red Jag now.
Yeah, and that one. Remember the one they gave away in the beginning?
Oh, that was another story. One of our members who has, he broke his back when he was it 15, 18, something like that. And he now is in a wheelchair, and he's been going through surgeries and what have you, but he uses DSD to support himself, and he's taking care of his mom. Like, all of us should be so lucky to have such a child, but that's another story. But the thing is, he had to, give away his van. Something happened. He had to give away his car and his van because things are going so, he was having such a hard time. But he came from, I don't remember where they said he came from. He rode 15 hours in a bus to get to the event. That's how badly he wanted to be there. So what did they do when they heard his story? Well, Hitesh had, he has some new cars, and he had this relatively new Toyota, one of the electrical cars. I think it's a hybrid. And when they heard this guy's story and that he had to give up his transportation, Hitesh and the company made it available to him. They handed him the keys to this car. They gave him a car because he needed one, and his situation was so dire. They literally said, if you can do this to get to the event and work this business with all your challenges, we're going to help you out. So the DS Domination gave him a little hybrid, and it was like so heart-wrenching just to see them help him, because you could see how committed he was to his business, and he's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good. So what I want to say to all of you is, you know, all of us have a story, and we all have our struggles. As Robin Roberts' mom says, everybody's got something, you know. And if you spend enough time talking to people, you generally will find there's something's bigger than yours. So when you see how hard you struggle and you know, get frustrated because you're not getting the sales you want and you feel like giving up and quitting, think about some of these people who have some real life challenges, who didn't even consider giving up. They just did it. They just kept going and kept going and kept going. And if you just follow the training without thinking about it, just do it, you can't help but succeed, because the way they have set this company up, if you just do it without comparing yourself to others, you will get sales. You will have success. I won't say it's foolproof, because it's not, but if you don't give up, you'll make something happen just by the sheer numbers. You will eventually start to see something happen. So it's about you. If you don't stay with it, you don't commit to it, and you don't have a passion to make it happen for you, you will quit long before you reach your dream. But if you just hang in there and keep doing it, and when those cha-chings come in, whether they're emails that say your product is sold, or your phone makes a noise and wakes you up in the middle of the night, whatever it takes, when you start getting that first sale and that second and that third sale, then that's what drives your passion. So all I say to you who are in it, hang in there and keep doing it. Don't question, don't give up, just keep going. And for those who are thinking about getting in, jump in for $20. Hey, that's less than dinner out. You know, you can't hardly eat out in Vegas for $20, so just go for it and then see what happens.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. You brought some energy tonight, Miss Lynn. I'm excited. I'm excited because, like you said, it's $19.95, and I was speaking to one of my business partners who actually went to the event, and she told me that she had breakfast and it came up to like $18.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, yeah. $20, it's like, you know, you can definitely find a way. And with the way that Roger teaches everything, you can make that money back very quickly. Very quickly.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the thing. It's such a low cost that the minute, you know, and then the way he teaches it, you can make that money back in less than a month. So it's a matter of figuring out what's important, your Starbucks budget, and give up Starbucks for a week. That'll do it. You know, you just think about where are you spending money that you can't account from. And I challenge you, I'm a coach, I'm going to challenge everyone out there. Take 30 days and write down every penny you spend. This is one of the techniques I use with my clients. Write down everything you spend for 30 days. I don't care if you buy a magazine or a pack of gum. You will find 20 to 25% of that income is wasted and lost, and you don't even know you're spending it. $20 is nothing compared to what you're blowing on things you don't use, subscriptions, memberships. Give up that gym membership you haven't been in 6 months. You know, give it up, and then you can come back and buy a luxury membership with the money you're making in DSD. That money is already in your budget. You just need to go and look for it.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us here tonight, Ms. Lynn. We really, really appreciate it. And hopefully you guys, you know, understand that this is serious, and, you know, we're always here to help you out. And, again, you definitely hit the jackpot with DS Domination, so I'm excited. Thank you again, Ms. Lynn. So I am going to introduce, last but certainly not least, Miss Eleanor. We need to know your excitement, and we want you to share your story about DS Domination and how it has changed your life.
Yeah, I might be one of the only ones up here on this panel that wasn't recruited. I recruited myself.
Nice.
First week of April, I was looking on YouTube and I stumbled on a DSD video. I spent the whole weekend going through every DSD video that was on there. And on Thursday, which was payday for me, I joined.
Wow.
That first weekend, well, I joined on Thursday. I went through all the pro training on Friday. I started listing on Saturday. I made my first sale on Monday.
Nice.
And my second sale on Tuesday. For the first 6 weeks, I was averaging 1 sale a week. This past week, I did 6 sales.
Oh, that's awesome.
This past week. And then today, I've got 2 sales so far. So,
that's so
start off June. So It will start off slow for some people because I could only list a few things a day because I'm living paycheck to paycheck right now, so I don't have a lot of funds to start off with. But I was averaging 1 sale a week, and now I'm up to 6 sales last week and 2 sales so far today for the month of May.
Wow.
For the month of June. So even if you start off slow, it will get better. The more you list, the more you will sell. Yeah. And as I was putting money aside, I was listing more. And then I was listing a little more. It is really coming together now. So, I mean, if I can do it, anybody can do it.
Absolutely. And it's just really exciting too, because you didn't need any, butter rubbing. It's like you saw it, you understood the vision, and you went right for it. And the reason why you're having so much success as you are is because you went right for it. You're a go-getter. That's definitely going to go ahead. That's going to work out for you. You're going to do awesome in DS Domination.
Yeah, my goal is to be out of my job before Christmas.
Oh, that's going to happen way before then, honey.
Yeah, well, I can see it is starting to pick up now. So
nice,
like this morning I said this is going to be my first month where I'm going to make $1,000 in sales.
Yeah,
I got 2 sales today.
Yeah, I'm standing in agreement with you on that. That's for sure. So if you don't mind me asking, Eleanor, what is it that you currently do for a living?
I work in retail.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I can imagine you probably want to get off of your feet out today. Yeah.
I'd rather be doing retail through here than
exactly
retail for somebody else.
Exactly. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, that's so cool. So how did you actually stumble upon the YouTube video? Were you actually looking for an opportunity and found DS Domination, or how did that work?
Well, I've been looking for opportunity for years now.
Okay.
And, everything you find online, join this, it's this one-time fee, we're going to make you thousands. Join, you never hear from them.
Right.
This one here, I saw that it was a monthly, and I said, you know what, if I don't make money, they're not going to be able to keep me. So if they're offering a monthly, then they know that it's going to work. And for $20, it's worth trying. And I mean, I knew selling on eBay, people have been doing it for years. And using Amazon, everyone uses Amazon.
Yeah.
So, it's such a small investment to try it. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah, and I mean, I saw this really crazy statistic a couple of weeks ago. It says like maybe, and I could have the numbers wrong, I'm not sure, but the idea is basically that about 34% of adults buy things on eBay, and about 64% or something to that effect buy things off of Amazon. So eBay and Amazon, those are the most recognized names as far as e-commerce. So it's just really cool how we have something that can kind of give us the opportunity to kind of wiggle in there and reap some of the benefits as well.
Yeah, it's an amazing company. I mean, everybody in UOP helps everybody else in UOP. Everybody supports everybody else in this group. I've never seen a group like this before.
Yeah.
Usually you join a company and you're completely on your own. That is not the way it is here.
Yeah, it's so cool.
It's like a huge family. It grows every single day.
Yes, every single day. It's always, welcome this person and welcome that person. It's crazy. When I first got into UOP, I think I want to say when I actually plugged into UOP, it was around maybe February. And at that point, it was only about maybe 3,000 to 4,000 people. And I just checked today, and it's over 11,000 people in our group. And it just blew me away, and it's just crazy because it's like if you have a question, you post it in the group and you get like 30 answers. Like you always get an immediate response. Everyone is always ready to help. And it's always so much encouragement, and it's just amazing. So you said that your goal for this month is to have at least
$1,000 in sales.
Okay, awesome. And how close to you are you to that now?
Well, right now, all of my listings are under $50. So my two for today were total $35.
Okay, and one more question for you too, Eleanor. When you first started out, did you immediately start applying the drop shipping strategy, or did you start with things in your own home to sell?
Oh, I haven't sold anything from home. Everything I've sold has been from Amazon.
Nice, 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 nice. Okay, well, definitely welcome aboard. I know you've been in for just a little bit, but you are crushing it already. It definitely sounds like you got the hang of it, and it's working out for you really well. So I'm excited to see how this thing unfolds for you. And I'm actually going to send you a friend request today so I can follow up and see, you know, how you're going on that $1,000 goal. So keep an eye out for that, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Well, I am super excited that I had a chance to hang out with you guys, and it's just like this amazing amount of adrenaline. Like, I really want to do this more often. So, like, my YouTube video is going to be crazy tonight because it's just awesome to have the opportunity to speak to you all and interview everybody and just step outside of my comfort zone. So I'm going to turn it right back over to Miss Rochelle to close it out. But I thank you guys for speaking with me and helping me along the way, and I'm excited to see how everything works out for everybody in the group. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Back to you, Miss Rochelle.
Wow. Hey, Candace, you know what? Girl, you are a rock star. I don't know what you're talking about. I am not going to believe you anymore. You know, and I was just thinking, because, like, you know, everything is just like, my head is like so full, but I was thinking about, you mentioned that you quit your job. You know, that is so powerful. You know, and I didn't really spend that much time on it, but I just want to say kudos to you, because that just shows us the potential of not only this company, but this team. And then some of you may be hearing us use different terminologies: UOP, Women's Women Network. Women's Women Network is an extension of UOP, Unit of Prosperity. So it's just an extension of our entire team. It's a panel where we get together as women, and we get together and we empower, inspire one another to go on, because sometimes we may have a little bit more challenges. So we as women come together to support one another, to encourage you that if you have a dream, if you have a goal, that you can acquire it, and you have all the support that you need in order to do that. So I was looking through the feed, and I noticed someone asked a question about fees. And the only fee that there is $20. So the price of a pizza, you know, I don't know, some people smoke. I mean, the price of, you know, the price is just, it's unbelievable for what you get in our system. And then the other thing was that, Candace, when you talked about quitting your job, it made me go back to the event again. I mean, we've had people who have made $25,000 a month, $20,000 a month. One guy got up on, like we were doing like testimonies of, you know, how much money have you made? One guy got up and mentioned that he made $115,000 using, not in profit, but in sales. But I think his profits was like $25,000. Or 20. My son has all. I mean, guys, remember, I'm not the number girl. I always give everything away. I give that to the bookkeeper. But so, you know, keeping that in mind, you want to keep that in mind. If you want to quit your job, this company has the answer to what you want. You don't have to recruit, as many of the ladies mentioned here. You don't have to do any of that. All you got to do is go back, follow the training, go over to eBay, start applying what you learn. And then your life will change, just like many of the other women here on this panel. So I just want to thank you for coming out, hanging out with us, and just tell you, you know, get off the fence. I want to say, like Mr. Excitement, get off the fence and click the link so that your life can change. And it all starts with a decision. And until you make a decision that you're tired of where you're at and you want more, you're going to always stay in the same place. And I don't know about you, but for me, I was tired of being in the same place. I was tired of borrowing money every month so that I could put food on my table. And whatever your challenge is, only you know what that is. And it's not until you make up your mind that you want a change that you will do it. So the change begins with clicking the link, click the button below, come on and join us, come on the other side, get started in the training, and whoever that sent you here, They'll get back with you. They'll help you get started. Then give you the direction that you need to be in. And if ladies, I don't know if any of you have anything else to say. If so, come on out now because this is your opportunity. And if not, we're gonna end this hangout. We're all good?
Well,
Awesome.
I just want to say thank you for allowing me to join. This is only my second real hangout that I've done. I had held back for a long time because I was just listening to everybody else's wonderful stories. But now that I've been sharing mine, I'm encouraged to do more. It really helps to give you energy and support to share, no matter how small your success. It's important because the majority of the people in the company, in our group anyway, are pretty much like the rest of us. I mean, they're the superstars, which are doing great, and we need them to show us, what's possible and to set the bar high. But for the rest of us who are sitting here thinking, oh, well, I'm not doing that great, maybe this is, something's wrong with me, or I can't make it work. No, you're just doing like the rest of us, so hang in there. The difference is to stay persistent, just to keep going. So that's my word to you. Keep going. Don't you dare give up. Keep going, and it will work for you.
Absolutely. And Lynn, I have to piggyback with you. We want to see you succeed. We want to see you move to another place. And it's not about our story. It's about your story. We want to hear your story. We want to hear, how you've been blessed and how your life has changed. So go ahead and click the link, click the button below, join us, and so you can come on this panel and share your story with us. If there's nothing else, I just want to say thank you very much to each one of you who have came out to join us this evening. We love you. God bless you. Ladies, thank you for coming on the panel. I appreciate each one of you, and we will see you all next Sunday, 8 p.m., same time, same place. Take care and have a great, great night.
Bye.
Good night.
And now I can't find a button. Bloopers. Okay, you guys, we got to keep them laughing until I can get me. I don't know what happened to the button.
Isn't there a red phone up there?
Yeah, it's somebody got it on camera. Let me see if I can get it off of camera. This is terrible. Okay, guys on the that's down in the live feed, talk to us for a minute. Tell us what I don't know. Tell us what's on your mind. I can't get it out. Okay, there we go. All right, guys, we talk to you later. Bye bye for now.
Thank you for watching. For more information, go to the About tab and visit my website. You'll see it right there in the description. It's partnerwithyvonne.com. Again, www.partnerwithyvonne.com.